friends, Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works Workshop. Well, I am sorry that it's taken me this long to get going on my drawing for you wonderful Patreon people. But this is the drawing right here. You are in here. And it's, you know, full of names. And you would look at this and you would go, well, there's not that many Patreon customers. Because if you look at that, there's actually over 600 names in here. So you think, how did you get over 600? There's only 90-something Patreons. So how did we end up with over 600? Well, I'll tell you. You know, I wanted to be fair drawing for this thing. By the way, I just buffed it out today. It looks pretty good. It's very hard to film anything that's reflective like this. So it probably looks scratchy or whatever, but it's really not. It's very nice. It's very, very buffed out. It looks real good. I think it probably even looks a little better than the one I put on the guitar, actually. Anyway, so how did I end up with so many names in here? Well, what I did was I wanted to reward you guys for, you know, length of service, if you will, and for the dollar contribution. So here's the way I did it. I tried to be fair to everybody. If you were giving $10 a month, well, then instantly you're in for 10 times. So your name, I duplicated your name 10 times right there. If you've been in here for 8 months, I duplicated your name another 8 times. So the most anybody's in here, I will tell you, is 18 times. So there is one name that's in here 18 times. There's a lot of them in here, you know, close to that, you know, 12, 15 times, that kind of thing. If you were only giving $1 a month, well, then you're in there for $1. I mean, you're in there one time. But then, if you've been in there 8 months, you're in there 8 more times. So, you know, longevity is important too. So you would be in there 9 total times then. So, you know, nobody got gypped, I don't think. Everybody's in here a bunch of different times. I had all the names in like a different canister type deal, and I shook them up in there for a long time. Now I've had them in this Tupperware deal with the lid, and I've been rotating it, turning it upside down and everything, because I didn't want any, you know, clusters of names to be together and things like that, because, you know, I had to print them out on a spreadsheet and then cut them all out with a paper cutter, and, you know, I'm trying honestly to be as fair as I can. I do not want anybody to feel like they got ripped or anything like that. Ron, my buddy, he hasn't been here in a couple of weeks, so he has no idea what this is. He's not even seen it yet. He's out hunting right now. And when he comes in, I'm going to have him on camera draw one name out of here. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm just showing you that I am shaking them up and all this kind of thing, and we'll shake them up some more. And like I said, I really want it to be fair. And I know Ron is the most honest guy on the planet. There's nobody more honest than Ron. So I will have him do the drawing, and we'll do that on camera too. Regarding my camera, for you Patreon folks, thanks for your patience. I know that the new camera is good and bad. Sometimes it's got nice pictures, but sometimes the focus is bad. I just, you know, I don't have a lot of time to experiment with the darn thing. That's my problem. I am just swamped with work. So this morning I took a few minutes just before this video to try a single point focus, which I have it on right now, and it seems to be working. I can see a square on my screen, and if I hold it up in that square, it does seem to focus. So that's what I'm trying right now. So that, hopefully that's working good. This is kind of a test for me right now. And, you know, it should be focused on my face, I would hope, because I've got my face in the square. I don't know anything about cameras, guys. I'm a guitar repairman. So, you know, I don't claim to be any kind of expert on this stuff. Regarding the sound, I also realize that the sound quality has dropped, at least in my opinion. But the positive from my perspective is I don't have to spend hours editing the sound. It's all at least at an equal level, and I absolutely love that. If I have to buy more expensive mics or whatever, I'll do that. People have told me just get a shotgun mic, but the problem with that is I move around and then the level's up and down, and I don't want to deal with the level anymore. I have had it up to here with the level problem. So I am going to do some kind of wireless mic. If the sound just ends up sounding like this forever, well, then we'll just get used to it, and the sound's going to sound like this forever. Don't mean to bend your ears so long here, guys. I just wanted to tell you that we're about to draw for this thing here any minute. As soon as Ron gets back, we'll draw, and someone will win this. Between now and the time Ron gets here, I'm going to come up with 2 or 3 more prizes, and we're going to give away some second, third, and fourth prizes. And before he gets here, too, just to let you know what we're going to do, the first name we draw out of here wins the big prize. The second name will win the second prize, the third name will win the third prize, and the fourth name will win the fourth prize. So that's the way we're going to do it. Ron's back from hunting, and I'm going to have him do the honors of drawing the names out of here. I have, as I mentioned, shuffled these things 19 million times. Well, actually, I counted them. It wasn't quite 19 million. It was 18,979,000 to be honest, but that's close enough. I've already told you how I put all the names in here. There's over 600 little names in here to draw out. The first one we draw, we'll go for this, for the Pickguard. So here we go. We're shaking them up as much as I can shake them up. Ron's going to close his eyes, turn his head, and he's going to draw. He's going to try like crazy to just pull one thing out of here. So don't look anymore here. Let me open the lid. You keep your eyes pointed away. I just really want to make sure that they really are jumbled up. Okay, so reach over here. Now the first one, just try to get one little tiny name. You can, and it's hard to do, but just get one. Okay. Well, guess what? Mike Roscoe is the winner of the Pickguard. Mike Roscoe. Mike, thank you for supporting me on Patreon. We'll get in touch with you, and we'll get this thing shipped out to you. Okay, the second prize is going to be a tuner. So keep your head turned the other way. I'm going to do some more shuffling here just to try to make it fair as I can. Reach in and get one more if you can. Just one, if you can pull out just one. Okay. Hopefully it's not Mike Roscoe again. Okay, Anthony DeNovo. Anthony DeNovo. So Anthony, you have won this. So we'll keep these all straight. It's got your name on that. The next prize is a set of Martin Marquis Phosphor Bronze light guitar strings. Very good strings. And Ron will pull another name out of here, and you will win these strings. And that goes to Dennis Smith. So Dennis, you won the guitar strings. And last but not least, we have a baker's dozen of these Tortex picks. These are Dunlop Tortex picks. These are the sharps. These are not the ones that I typically use. They are leftover picks for me, but they're brand new, and we have 13 of them. Baker's dozen. We're going to give those away to the next name, the last name drawn out of here. So hopefully it's not a duplicate of one of those other names, because as I mentioned to you, your name is in here multiple times. Okay, Dave Chapman. Okay, yeah. So there you go. So Dave Chapman got the picks. So guys, I want to thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon, and I'll get in touch with everybody and get your gifts on their way to you. Thank you so much for watching.